Here we go. I'm Josh. Hi. And this is my dream story, and it is entitled Concerning Identity. Park bench, faces a pond, trees all around. Sitting on the bench, staring ahead, feeling the pulsating of the forest all around, feeling all nature slowly inhaling and exhaling as a unit. Sensing the breath in the autumn wind, rustling across the leaves of the trees in short, gentle gusts. Noting continuous ripples across the surface of the pond, circles of disruption beginning in the center and expanding through the otherwise calm surface. All these motions synchronizing with each other. Inside the chest of the forest, having to hold fast against the action of its lungs, obsessed with the vibrations each element created. Each bird, flower, tree, bug, snake, weed, and their presence. Pleasant at first, then a new presence. A young stag entering the clearing, pausing, its stubby antlers still entangled in the twigs broken off of various trees. Completely unique vibrations emanating from the contact between these two parts of nature. Beady, black eyes glaring at the intruding presence on the park bench. A head turning to look at the stag. A sudden sensation of not being welcome. The vibrations of the forest no longer comforting. Exhaling when the forest inhales. Inhaling when the forest exhales. Creating vibrations that contradict those of nature. These two conflicting vibrations creating a torturous cacophony of metal scraping against metal. Slowly stretching a trembling hand, reaching for the arm of the park bench for support, so as not to upset the delicate flow of nature any more than merely existing in this place did. Falling to the ground, trying to shut out the noise when the movement only made it louder. Screaming, "What do you want with me? What do you want with me?" And dismaying when the sound does not rise above the wailing of misguided, conflicting vibrations. No answer from the stag that the intruding presence didn't even realize it was addressing. Rolling into the pond, hoping to drown the noise. Rejoicing as the sound becomes dulled and distorted by the water. Swimming deeper with renewed strength. Pedaling impossibly deep, deeper than the pond should be, deeper than should sustain human life. Forgetting about the ripples in the murky water until one buffets the intruder, sending it spiraling out of control. Swimming faster now, towards the source of the evil ripples, and not even knowing why. Rocketing into the murky depths, towards the source of the ripples. Towards the source of the birds, the bees, the bugs, the trees, the flowers, the deer, the elk, the steer, the planes, the cars, the trains, the forests every part, the people, the heart. Of course it is. A sixth sensation upon reaching the dark, obscured object hidden in the depths of the pond. A heart. The heart. Each throbbing, pulsating beat, causing ripples in the pond. A rich crimson color, covered in disgustingly shivering tendrils and vessels and ventricles, all pumping the blood of the forest. Reeling with disgust when touching it, feeling its rigid, slime-covered skin, and the shocking life under that skin. Breathing heavily, almost vomiting from the sensation. Filled with a sudden determination to destroy it, to end the tormenting ripples. Lifting the heart of the forest in one hand, the arm extended as far as possible, resisting the urge to hurl it away. Unfolding a pocket knife with the other hand, and drawing it back to pierce the grotesque thing through its aorta. Stabbing once. A ripping pain in the intruder's chest, tearing life-giving air bubbles out of the intruder's lungs and into the water in a gasp. Whether rejected or accepted, this heart and the heart of the intruder were one and the same. The heart of nature, of the intruder's own nature. Facing that dawning realization, but protesting it. No, this thing isn't me. My knife will prove it. Stabbing again, vision blurring. Stabbing again, losing hold of the slippery thing. Stabbing again blindly. Drifting towards the floor of the pond and reaching out. Groping the water for the thing. getting a hold of the heart again and dragging it along. One last strong thrust to the heart with the knife as the pond floor fades to black. Then a flash of blinding white light. Then peaceful silence of living.